All right, so we're inside for this one too, because in my gym, in my garage, I actually don't have any clear wall space. And so what I'm going to show you does require your back to be up against the wall. You can do this without the support for your back, but if you're new to strength training and maybe even new to this move, I prefer to give you a little bit of that support, and we can still bring in some of those awareness cues to our core, which will be required to play a big part if we come off of the wall. And I can show you both. So I've got some dumbbells here. This is going to be a wall supported dumbbell Z press. And I'm going to have my legs straight out to the front. And I'm going to just make sure from the small of my back to about my shoulder blades are pressed into the wall. I'm then going to go ahead and grab my weights back to pressing against the wall. And we are going to start with those weights in a muscle. I call it a muscle position. What I want you to make sure is, again, we're not in this T, right? So you shouldn't look out and see that your elbow and your shoulder are in a parallel line. We want to bring the angle of the elbow ahead of the shoulder 5 degrees. Math is not my forte, but I'm going to go with that. So we're going to start here and we're going to press overhead. Hopefully I don't hit anything above me, and then come back down. And we're, yep, there it is. So don't have anything above your head. Obviously I don't perform this move inside, but I'm going to show it to you off of the wall. So what we're doing here is we're making sure as we press that back stays connected. If you start to feel your lower back separate a little bit, you might want to lower the weights. That is just your core not engaged, and you're kind of letting those hips fall to the front. So if we do this Z press without our back pressed against the wall, we want to make sure that we're keeping our ribs stacked over hips. We have a imaginary wall behind us. Make sure I have enough space. And we press straight overhead and come back down. Core is nice and tight. We don't want to be leaning back, and we don't want to be leaning forward, right? So nice and straight. Elbows ahead of those shoulders. So start with the wall support, and then you can start to take it away from the wall as you feel more confident in the move.